your sugar daddy, who art at the bank. Hallowed be his bank account after he falls in love with me. Thy Birkin come, his will I will be on. Shower me with abundance, as my love language is money. Give me the strength to withhold the Poochie until I get the Gucci. Lead all men into my temptation and deliver me to a rich husband. In your name we pray, in the name of the dollar, Louis Vuitton and his hedge fund, our man. I've had so much plastic surgery done, I almost forgot what natural beauty looked like. That was until I went on a road trip through Utah. I started my week off at the Bonneville Salt Flats. Next, I visited this monument. It's a stick and balls, meant to look like tree. The great big stick and balls of Utah. Nice. I ended up finding this random shovel. I realized that the only digging I'm good at is gold digging. After Salt Flats, we went all the way to Zion. And no, I'm not sure why I'm dressed like Selling Sunset. I don't sell houses though. I just keep them after divorces. Sugar babies don't camp, we glomp. Which essentially is trailer park living, but for rich people. Speaking of which, dear rich men, I promise I could take you to a much lower point than a submarine can. So how about you give me $250,000 instead? The entire day I hiked with a tiny dog strapped to my back. I'm not much of an exercise person. I'm surprised I hiked at all. Maybe this is like a new form of self-care for me. Before, my only form of self-care was stalking my exes on Instagram to watch their hairline slowly recede. Go find rich husband, babe.
My therapist told me I had to get rid of all the negative energy in my life. So I broke up with my boyfriend because that man had negative $5 in his account, and mental health is important.
Hello again, it is me, your favorite sugar baby lifestyle coach, makeup guru, supermodel, and also travel influencer, food connoisseur, wild animal whisperer, and professional STEM instructor. If men ask you what you do for a living, say that you're a housekeeper. He buys the house and you keep it.
Speaking of keeping houses, any man can give you money, take you out to dinner, and pay your rent, and call themselves a sugar daddy. Hate to break it to you, but if he didn't put assets under your name, you drop that ass in vain.
Go find rich husband, baby.
Usually, I don't show my feet on the internet for free. You can't spell feet without fee for a reason. But I just had to show you the shoes that I'm going to wear on a date with my sugar puppy. Ladies, here's a bit of advice. Instead of using your feet to run back to your broke ex, perhaps you can become an entrepreneur. Now that's what I call a piggy bank. If you rearrange the word shoe, you get the word hose. Which is funny because you can't just have one of either. Bye-bye.
Haha, fuck yeah. Now I have a weapon. I personally believe that dating broke men is like natural deodorant. It doesn't work. Hello again, it is me, your favorite sugar baby lifestyle coach, makeup guru, supermodel, and also travel influencer, food connoisseur, wild animal whisperer, and professional STEM instructor. If men ask you what you do for a living, just tell him you work in security. He doesn't need to know that you only mean securing the bag. I personally hate it when people ask me if I'm cold. I'm going to hell anyway. Let me appreciate the cold while I still have it. I recently found out that I don't actually have ADD. Because it doesn't actually stand for ass in double D's. Go find rich husband. When my 78-year-old husband was lost at sea, I was devastated, especially since we had only been married for 6 months. Thankfully, he loved me a lot and made me the sole beneficiary of a multi-million-dollar life insurance policy and 200 acres in High Springs, Florida. The media began to spread lies and rumors about me. They said I suffered from narcissism. The truth is, I do not suffer. I enjoy. To celebrate my newfound fortune, I bought a young Paso Fino horse. Unlike my late husband, I actually will enjoy riding this. Well, now that I'm single, this is the only type of bullshit I have to put up with. But the only milking I do is milking old men for their money. Don't mind me as I put the fun in funeral.
Go find rich husband.
Oh boy, do I have a story for you. Well, my long-distance sugar daddy finally asked me to move in with him. He promised me luxury. So after he paid for shipping and handling fees, I decided to put the P in front of Utah. He said he'd move me into a house. He didn't specify a tiny house. I guess it's not the first time I've been disappointed by the size a man has promised me. So I used his card and rented myself a Park City mansion and decided to explore.
Inside the art gallery.
Art? No. For what?
If I were to walk out, I'm sure the alarm were to go off.
She is the art. There's literally nothing to do here, Mia.
Doesn't matter, we are the event.
There's only Patagonia and a bar.
I guess I have to keep drinking. And life's short, and so was my ex's. You have to be rich. I follow you on Instagram.
Surprise! I moved to Utah. Follow my journey to go find rich husband, baby. A man once told me I couldn't run away from my problems, so I took a jet instead. It was all fun and games until I almost died on this jet.
Terrain. Pull up.
It's crazy to see it from up here.
In my defense, this is all I could see from outside my window. This experience was more terrifying than the idea of falling in love with a broke man. Of course I was fine. I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me. After my sugar daddy went to go pick me up in a Lamborghini, I told that sweaty, balding man to ice me out. Unfortunately, old people don't know what that means, so he took me snowmobiling to literally ice me out. Ugh, I swear. I'm putting him in a nursing home the first chance I get. We snowmobiled all the way to the top of this mountain. As you could see, I was very happy to be at the top. This was the first time I ever experienced a climax with a man. Guess you could say I really was at my peak. With that being said, go find a rich husband.
You know what I've realized? That no man has ever made me feel better than my morning shit. Focus on yourself, ladies. And your fiber.
Hello again, it is me, your favorite sugar baby lifestyle coach, makeup guru, supermodel, and also travel influencer, food connoisseur, wild animal whisperer, and professional STEM instructor. People always say that it's the little things in life that bring you the most joy. Maybe that's why I stayed with my ex-boyfriend for so long, you cheating mother.
Speaking of my ex, this is how I broke up with him. I told him to work on our relationship. I'm gonna book us a vacation. So I secretly booked us a 65+ cruise. I got on the boat with him, and I told him I'd be right back, and I disembarked. After he went bon voyage, he called me and was like, babe, where are you? And I was like, oh, honey. Just like in our entire relationship. I told you I was going to come, but I didn't. Enjoy your cruise with grandma.